Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jolyn Marie, and as you can see from the title, we're going to be doing a DIY countertop contact paper update and removal. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and for those of you who have seen or visited my channel for the second and third time, welcome back. For those of you who may not know, this is a video that's going to be an update from a previous video that I did where I installed contact paper on my countertops in my apartment, and just to give it a whole new look and feel. And so this video is just, an update on that previous video, just to kind of let you guys see how the contact paper has held up since I last installed it, and also to give you guys tips and pointers as to how to maintain the contact paper, and also to see what happens to your countertop after you remove this off. Will it damage it? So you definitely want to stick around to the end of the video to find out this information. What I'm showing you right now is just some wear and tear that I have endured over the last 9 months. That's how long this contact paper has been there. So that was a little scratch that you just saw. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of wear and tear to this contact paper that I seen. It was very minimal, and I would say one of them was like something that could have been avoided. It just requires being careful. This here was the little sticky, tacky contact paper was coming up, and so that also was a quick fix. You could either just pat it back down if they had more tackiness under it, or you can just replace it with a new little piece of contact paper to make it blend in. But like I said, besides that, I didn't really have a whole lot of wear and tear. It looks really good overall. And then there's this other little piece in the corner that I'm going to show you guys, where again you could kind of see a little bit of the contact paper coming up, but it wasn't anything that was, extremely just unfixable. So, and again, more pieces that could have easily been covered up. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of show you guys the products that I'm going to be using. So I have this Goo Gone. It's a glue and adhesive remover. It's good for removing sticky things off of surfaces, off of hard surfaces, carpeting, and clothing. I've used this before on my car and it works wonders. So I was like, I'm going to use this for my countertops. And then I'm also going to use this Spick and Span just to kind of clean up everything. It's a great antibacterial spray cleaner, and so it's going to definitely sanitize my countertops and get them ready to go, because like I said, I'll be moving out of my apartment and I want to return it in the condition that I originally got it in. So now what I'm going to be doing is moving all of my appliances off of my surface, and then we will start the process of removing the contact paper as well. Alright you guys, so I wanted to hop on and just kind of give you guys a few quick tips, pointers on how I maintain my countertops or my contact paper throughout these past few months. These tips are very easy to implement, and it will not pose a burden whatsoever on your daily life. So basically, the first tip that I want to recommend is not to put any hot objects on your countertops. If you do, that will definitely melt it and ruin your contact paper, and you'll ultimately have to either replace it or remove the contact paper altogether, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So what I would recommend instead is to place any hot objects that you have on a cutting board, and that will definitely protect your contact paper, and ultimately, like I said, help it to last very long. The second tip that I would recommend is not to leave water sitting on your countertops. One of my viewers posed the question of, does water seep into the seam? She was kind of concerned that water may seep into the seams of the contact paper, and honestly, I never had that problem. But what I would recommend, just to be on the safe side, is if you do have water that splash on your countertops. I understand whenever you wash dishes that may happen, or when you're cooking, is as soon as you're done, just give your countertops a wipe with a dry cloth, and that will remove any liquid off of your surfaces. The third point that I want to recommend is to be careful whenever you're moving appliances on your countertop. For instance, if you're moving your microwave, or you're handling a knife, or you're moving another appliance, just to be cautious, so that way you don't scrape the contact paper. And then last but not least, is just the fourth tip is just to keep it clean. I think that's definitely going to be one of the most important pointers that I can give, is just to make sure that your countertops are clean at all times, and which takes a simple wipe with a wet cloth and a good cleaning agent, and you'll be good to go. So I think if you implement those 4 tips, your contact paper will look really good and last a really long time. Hi, you guys. So I just completed taking off the contact paper off of my countertops, and I will say I am just shocked right now. I mean, I'm feeling my countertops, and for the most part, I could feel a little stickiness, but it's not exactly the stickiness that I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a lot of adhesive glue still stuck on there, making it hard to even like pass my fingers through. But like just with a few wipes on the countertop, and that'll probably be gone. I'll still use, I thought I would have needed this to take it off, because I thought it would have been stuck on there. But honestly, I did not use this at all to peel off the contact paper. I mean, it was that easy to peel off the contact paper. It took me about 10 minutes, I would say. 10 minutes to get everything off. And this stain here, that was already there whenever I moved in the apartment. I am just so shocked at how this contact paper held up on my countertops, and even after I took it off, like it left zero damage to my countertops. So I mean, I only spent $10 for the contact paper at Big Lots, and I would say that was a $10 that was well invested. I mean, I put this contact paper on my countertops back in August of 2019, and it is now April of 2019. So it held up throughout all those months. You know, through everything that I've done on the countertops, it held up. And again, I don't have any damage whatsoever on my countertops. Alright, so now what you see me doing is giving the countertops a wipe down using the Glue Gone adhesive glue remover. As I mentioned before, the countertop did have a little bit of stickiness on it, but this Glue Gone adhesive remover is removing it right off. If you guys had not tried this product, or if you're curious to try it, then I give you the go on ahead. I give you the go right now to just purchase it, because it does a really great job. Also, I wanted to remind you guys that if you had not seen my original video where I installed my contact paper, then definitely go on ahead and check that out. You will see a link in this video to go on ahead and check out that video. So please do so after you completely watch this one. And also, again, just a reminder, if you like this video, then hit that like button and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you had contact paper that you removed, let me know what your experience was. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, then definitely go on ahead and hit that subscribe button, so that way every time I drop a video, you will be notified. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, I hope you guys stay blessed and be safe.